Hello, next page we're gonna build is our blog page. In previous videos I showed you guys how to build a work page and about page, and also in the very first video it was the layout itself and the responsive navigation. So this is our blog page. Again, can be used if you want to incorporate blog on your portfolio website, and this can be moved like incorporated into WordPress. Um, so as you can see, we have three test blog posts, one blog title, some date, and the dummy text. So it's post 3, post 2, post 1, and at the bottom it has view the entire archive link. By clicking this link, it would take user to the archive page where user would see archive chronological archive of all posts. Also, each post has read it all. It's a link to the single post view. This is something used in WordPress, and you can do your research. I'm not going to show you how to build a single view post page, and also this archive. I'm just going to show you how to build this layout again. And again, on resize, when it hits breakpoint, just navigation becomes an icon, then it drops down from top. On the scroll, we have our link here, and basically that's it. Pretty simple blog page. Okay, so now let's take a look how it is built. So I'm just gonna go over the markup first, and then I'll move to CSS. Okay, we have our body, our div that wraps the whole other content, including header, navigation, and the main section. And this is where our wrap div ends, so it wraps the footer. So if you remember, it is used to wrap all the content, and also to do the sticky footer layout. This is our CSS. And when we did the sticky footer, if you remember the previous video, we used display flex flow column. Okay, and that's why we need this wrapper. Okay, so I'm just gonna do explain the CSS, only the rules that I feel are important, more important to understand. Okay. Okay, so I already have my CSS in my file. I'm just gonna copy and paste. I'm not gonna type all the rules. So because I already have them here, I'm just gonna explain the rules. Okay, the first rule we need is okay, yeah, and also I forgot to mention is that on every page, if you remember from previous videos, we're working using the class. So we're working from the class, and each page, like about home page, sorry, work page, about page, they all have different classes. So about page has the class about, then the work page has class work, and then we're using this class to style from the class, and then we're going what's within that main, okay, to article. So we're targeting using the class. Okay, yeah, again, I'm adding to already created CSS file called main.css. You can see it in the previous videos how it was built. Okay, and our first rule here is we need this rule. So it's blog flex wrap wrap. So why we need flex wrap wrap is because default is we already have on our main, we have display flex from previous rules. So here, so we have main display flex, and default is flex direction row, and flex wrap no wrap. So default is no wrap. Let's just see what happens without this. Okay, as you can see, the content of our articles, it just goes from left to right, exactly what the default tells it to do, tells the browser to do, is flex direction row. So it's going from left to right. This is our flex direction row. But if we add this rule, flex wrap, just add some padding. We don't need, okay, we can leave for now the outline. So guys, you can see. Okay, now we have it wrap. So now our items, they wrap. Okay, so they wrap within the container, and our actually they don't. You see, they don't go outside this line. This is our container, which is 1000 pixel. If you remember when we gave this div wrap initially on our div wrap, we gave it max width of 1000 pixel. So this is our div wrap of 1000 pixel max. Okay, and here we gave top bottom padding 0 and then left right 7 pixel padding. As you can see, we have some little padding here. Okay, and with this rule we're targeting same main, only just style it differently. So comment out. Then the next rule we need is a block article. So with block article, we're targeting this everything, this one, every article, each article within the block. So we just give it some margin and padding bottom. Okay, this is our articles. Now we need to select the last article and remove bottom margin from that last article. Okay, we're using last of type selector, and as you can see, it selects the last block entry. Okay, next rule is block article header plus P. So this is here we're using combined selector, which combines our class selector, then descendant selector, and this is called plus P. This portion is called adjacent sibling selector. Why it's called adjacent? Because header and P they are children of article, and they are adjacent siblings, meaning P immediately follows header. If you look in the at the markup, so that's why they're called adjacent siblings. This P immediately follows header. If there was something in between header and the P, this selector wouldn't work. Okay, we're targeting this P, this one, and we're giving it some line height and some margins. Next rule, we're targeting our H2, just remove the margin, H2 is this one, block entry header. Oops. And as you can see, let me show you. Okay, this is the header. So we just remove margin from the header, and then we're targeting the date, the post date, which is header P, just descendant selector. It's combined selector. Again, you are using blog, class blog, then article header P, all descendant selector, and this one targets header P, this one, the date. See, we give it outline aqua color. This is the date. Just give it some margin. Okay, and next two rules I have it already here. So we just targeting our block entry footer and styling the footer anchor within the footer. So targeting the footer, so we just text align right, which moves read it all link from left to right. It was here, now it's moved here to the right. We don't need this one outline, and there is an anchor within the footer, this anchor, so we're targeting this anchor. Okay, just giving it making it uppercase, remove underline from the link from the anchor, and give it some padding. And the last rule, we're targeting our block P, text transform uppercase, padding and some margin. Margin is top bottom 3 rem and left right auto, which centers this element in the center of the page. And this is this is our archive link. So it's block P. So just a class block and then a descendant P, this one. Okay, so let's see. This is view the entire archive. So it is centered on the page. It's actually, you can be more specific. You can do probably, I mean, it's more specific with the selector, because here we're using the child selector block B, which is block, and then P child of the block. But it's actually within the footer, so you can be more specific, like blog footer and then P. It also would work. Let's try this. It should work, I think. Let's try. No, it's not targeting. 1 second. think in this space. Okay, sorry guys, I got confused a little bit, but no, this one wouldn't work because it's a footer. So it has nothing to do with the footer because that P is not in the footer. Sorry for the confusion. So it's going to be, yes, it's a block P. So because P is a direct child of the main with the class of blog, and you can see it here. So this P is a direct child of the main of this one. That's why it works. So sorry, I just looked at it in the wrong spot in the markup. So it's not class footer. Or just reading this one, and yeah, that's basically it. That's how you style the blog page. And as always, thank you for watching.